Hi everyone, my name is Candy Mullen and welcome to day 15 of the 30-day Reiki Self-Care Challenge. Just a couple of reminders before we get started to please like and share the videos. Be sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell. Congratulations, we are halfway through the 30-day challenge. I do hope you're finding benefit and value in following along with these videos. And I do encourage you and hope that you plan to continue to join for over the next 15 days. So a couple of things I just want to remind you about the practice. The practice can help us calm down in any situation that we may be dealing with. Or if you're just uncertain about the way things are around you, what's happening in the world today, this is a great way to sit down and apply self-care because the practice is balancing. It restores balance. So I'm going to encourage you to look back if you've been noting how you're feeling after each one of the practices. Just take a look at what you've written down just as a reminder how beneficial or how much you're receiving from the daily practices. And I want to encourage you to continue to write down how you're feeling after each one of these practices because there's just a wealth of benefit in being able to and empowering yourself to care for yourself. We're the only ones that can do it. We're the only ones that can truly take care of ourselves, and we know what we need. So this is really a great resource, and I just want to encourage you to continue practicing along and leave comments. Let me know how what your experiences have been and how you're doing up to this point. So with that, let's go ahead and prepare for our self-care practice for today. Let's review a few things before we get started today. Find a quiet room or location with minimal noise or distractions. You can be seated or lying down. Have a pen or pencil, journal, notebook, or piece of paper as we will write down a few words of how we're feeling after our practice today. Your eyes can be open or closed. And should you fall asleep during our practice, that's perfectly fine. You can resume practicing upon awakening. If you only have a few minutes today to practice, then I suggest doing some practice because some practice is going to be better than no practice at all. If your hands or arms get tired, please just rest them for a few minutes and then resume once you're ready. We will be applying 6 hand placements, 2 minutes a hand placement, for a total of 12 minutes today. Now that's a modified practice from my normal 7 hand placements while seated or 8 hand placements while lying down. The hand placements will start with the crown of the head. I just gently bring my hands up, place them on top of the head. Doesn't matter which hand is positioned where. And then I'll announce to bring your hands down in front of your throat. I like to place my fingertips just below the earlobes and bring the base of my palms together. Next, I'll announce to bring your hands behind the head, one hand on the base of the neck and the other on the occipital bone. Does not matter which hand is placed where. Then I'll announce to bring your hands down to the heart, upper chest area. They can be placed in this manner or like this, whichever you're most comfortable with. Then we'll bring the hands down to the lower rib cage, about an inch or so above the navel. And the final hand placement will be about an inch below the navel, right there at the lower abdomen. Okay, go ahead and place your hands on the crown of your head. And gently bring your hands down in front of the throat. Now bring your hands behind your head. Bring your hands down to the upper chest heart area. Now bring your hands down to the lower rib cage, about an inch above the navel. And the final hand placement, the lower abdomen, about an inch below the navel. Go ahead and relax your hands at this time, and if your eyes are closed, feel free to keep them closed. I want you to bring your awareness back to your physical form and check in with yourself. Notice how you may be feeling, and perhaps think about how you were feeling just before we started our self-practice. And notice how you're feeling in this moment. Has there been a subtle shift in your state? And perhaps there's a word or two that would describe that at this time, how you're feeling. Just sit with that just for a few seconds here down the word or words that may be describing how you're feeling right now as you keep track of your daily self-practice and how you feel after we're done with our practice. It's good to keep a little journal of how you're feeling, so over time you can review it and see the benefit or value that you receive from daily self-practice. So thank you for joining me again today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.